Now, I want to know how Global was originally born.
So it was not intentional. My background academically was certainly international. I have a master's in art history and MBA in international business. I studied lots of languages and worked abroad. It was really accidental. While I was working abroad, I was actually working for Space Services International. We put people's ashes into space. And it isn't really Americans that are interested in that. It's Brazilians, Germans, Japanese. And so I would be in those countries working with funeral homes and basically stationed over the weekend. And since I felt like I already done so many tourist things, I was trying to find a way to fill my time in a meaningful way. And that is what led me to what can I do that would fill my time. I'm going to try and serve, even though it's not like I had a background beyond, what you do in the Girl Scouts or in your local community, anything like that. And I found it was really hard. Nobody wanted me short term because it takes so much time to oversee someone, to train them. You're having to take someone off of whatever their normal work is. I understood, but it also made me want to do it even more. That really lit a fire under me. I'm going to do, if you want to do the Peace Corps for 27 months, that's available. If you're a student or retiree, then doing 6 weeks, 3 months, that's feasible. But, if you're a busy working professional from North America, you generally don't have 8 weeks of vacation, especially to start out with. And so it really was born of that. I started doing one-to-one, helping individuals and then communities as I got into them and keeping those relationships. And so most of these communities that we've been working with have been working for years and years and years. And our coordinators as well, interestingly, I'd say the average age is between 50 and 68. That really is what kind of started it all. I didn't begin with that end in mind, but I got there in a circuitous way.
I think that's a great point. I think that's a bit of why I had started this travel podcast and then grew it into a business as well, because it's hard to travel so much. And like you said, with the meaningful travel, I think it's so important to find purpose in your travel, whether that's, helping people. I built a business around it so that I could help travelers, but to also help the people in those countries. And I loved what you said about kind of sticking with some of those same places and those communities there, because a lot of times how much good is really a quick one and done trip going to do over there? You're building relationships. You're continuing to follow up and disciple these people. You continue to help them, give them resources they need. I think that's such a beautiful part of the continued follow up.